Okay, this is another working for a client. Again, it's a jar-based working. I can't say too much because the situation is a little bit different. Yeah, it's two people. They're seeing each other. They do have other people in their lives. So I don't want to say too much. But basically the client, she wants more contact, more, just a little bit more thought with regards to him. So what we want to do is to keep her on his mind, and also I'm thinking for this, Lost is a good way forward, because in my opinion, Lost spells work a lot faster and a lot quicker than love work. So what I've done actually is I've called on Prince Satori from the Lesky of Solomon. He's a spirit from the Argsquisha. Uh, and what I did was I printed off his photograph and her photograph, and I drew over her face the Sigil of Sitri, because she's the one we want, she's the one that wants to be, lusted after. And I put the lady's name across his forehead on the photograph. And I put some honey and some oils on each photograph, and I stuck them together face to face. Names, dates of birth, all on the back of the photographs. And that's what I've got. And I've got the little petition. So I'm going to fold that forward. I'm just going to tie a little ribbon around it. I'm sure many of you know who Sitri is, but for those that don't, I will quickly read from the book L'On Milo Duquette. I still haven't found the other book, but anyway, why is it these pages? I had it sit in ready, and one moment, this always happens. 2 seconds. Okay, so Sitri, the 12th spirit is Sitri. He is a great prince and appears at first with a leopard's head and the wings of a griffin, but after the command of the magician he assumes human form, and that very beautiful. He inflames men with women's love and women with men's love, and causes them to show themselves naked if so desired. He governs 60 legions of spirit. The planet is Jupiter, metal is tin, and the card is the Four of Cups. There's just a little bit of info. So this has been fumigated, cleaned out, this little jar. So I'm just going to place that in the jar like so, and I'm going to put some rose water in there. Okay, and I'm going to fill it up with honey. Just sweeten up the situation. Always seeing in your mind's eye the ideal scenario. Don't wait. Don't worry about how you get to that scenario. Just see the scenario. See yourself together with that person doing whatever you do, whatever you want to do, whatever your dream is. Just see it in your mind's eye. You will attract it that way. Some convince oil, because we do want to convince him to, come around to the lady's way of thinking a lot more. Some peace powder, because we want the peace. Now, this is a mix of cinnamon and ginger. This is again for lust. Okay. Let's see. This is a Stay With Me oil. I think maybe add a little bit of control oil in there, so that everything, everything goes the way that the client wants. We don't want, things out of control. Let's see what else I could put in. A little bit of catnip. Catnip is really good for attraction as well. Okay. A little bit of Come to Me. Some Follow Me Boy. Okay. This is a love story that I have. I don't have an official name for it, but Scared for Love. Sorry, Lust, not Love. Precipitation Oil for Speed. Okay. Those are dried rose petals. And I always use bouquets that I have received. I have a man who's quite well trained that way, so I like to use dried rose petals. I think it's okay to use them from a shop and stuff. Not everyone, is in the position to get flowers, and I only get them once in a while, not every day, not every week. But when I do save them and I dry them out, and I use them in these love workings because I think it's the sentiment behind it. Also, helps the spell along rather than going into a shop and buying them. So that's the reason why I do it. So, just for if anyone is interested. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for that my church dirt, if I can find it. Just to put on top. I really, really like to use it in workings because I don't know, for some reason workings seem to come through when I use that. And it's not like I keep emphasizing, it's not around the graves you go, it's the from around the church itself. I go at night and pick it up from around the entrance of the church because I really don't want to get caught. Just some brown sugar. I'm just going to push some energy into this, and I'm going to then blow some life into it, and I will read some cards. So I'm going to work on this for quite a while. I'm not honestly sure at this stage how long. Just going to pop a lid on it. Shake it up. I just shake it the once. And then I'm going to burn my taper candles on top with the Sigil of Sitri underneath. So like I said before, you can print the Sitri sigils off the internet. Go over them with a pen. You can call him via the N. I will find the N and I'll type it up and put it in the just description box. When I call on Sitri myself personally, I would I normally hand draw, but sometimes I do print them off. It depends how much time I have. But I would chant the N over and over in my head, and then I can sort of feel a shift. And then I like to always say to the spirit that I will make your name known when results come to pass. Excuse me, results come to pass. So that's what I've got for now, and I'm just going to look at these cards. Just one moment. Okay. Quite interesting. You did say to me that he goes toing and froing at times. Center card, the birds. I'm thinking that card could be fear of gossip, fear of being talked about. I think he's got a lot of issues in his life. The Tower. That's telling me there's a lot of discord. Sitting beside the crossroads, that's some sort of discord with regards to a decision. Over here, I've got the moon card beside the man. So it's telling me, yeah, you did say to me that you felt he was your soulmate, twin flame. I think you're right there because the moon and the man. So yeah, but I think this card of the birds, I think he's worried about gossip, uh, or being found out, so to speak. Hmm. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I've got the book, the coffin, and the scythe. So yeah, the book, that's the secret. I think that's basically what you're hiding. Uh, the coffin is death. That is the end of, not physical death. That is the end of something. Again, that scythe is about something that ends very swiftly. So I think he's a bit concerned that being found out will end things and end them fast. I'd like to pull more of these for you. I'm going to have to give them a shuffle. Uh, give us a second. Okay. Interesting card you've got here. I think he has strong feelings for you. Center card is the snake. To me, that's a female. That's a very important card. So I'm thinking that's a female. Over here, I see the cross sitting beside the sun. That's discord, unhappiness. Uh, the sun is all about all the good things in life, but because the cross is there, he's not experiencing that. He's just not happy at the moment. But over here, I have the letter and the heart. Again, the letter, that's some sort of communication, written communication. It could be an email, could be like I said, a letter or telephone call, text message. Think along those lines, and that's going to have something to do with the heart. That's matters of the heart and everything love related. So I think he will communicate with you and tell you his true feelings. But this snake is baffling me. I'm not sure why that snake is there. Uh, it's quite unusual. Yeah, again, lily tree. There's the book again. The book is a secret. The birds again. That's chit chat. So I think I have a feeling that your relationship will come out. Uh, I think that's what's going to happen. The lily is telling me of an age gap, and the tree. Tree can be, settling yourself down with a certain person. Just watch your health also. Don't stress too much over the whole situation because it can bring you down. But I'm thinking, uh, the book, the birds again, that's to do with chit chat and gossip and stuff. And I think he's concerned about that. That could be why he's withdrawing a little bit. But I do think he has feelings for you, most definitely, via these two cards. But I think there's going to be an ending somewhere along the line. I don't think it's to do with you and him. I think it's possibly his partner and him. I think they're going through pretty much of a rough patch at the moment. Yeah. Scythe, boat, and bouquet. So yeah, I mean the scythe is again something that ends suddenly. The boat is going away, and it's bouquet. That's happiness. Happiness going away, and something ends suddenly. So I'm thinking, I think he's going through a lot of what I would call that the dark night of the soul, where he's really, really thinking to himself, what his future and stuff. It's quite hard to explain, but I think he's in He's given things a lot of thought. I hope this is resonating with you because there's a lot going on, I think, behind the scenes. I did look at a few oracle cards for you. These are just little cards that get straight to the point. So the first card out is the Fool. But then I've got Clarity, followed by Fair-Haired Man, followed by Dark-Haired Man. So we've got the two men. Followed by Destruction, New Beginnings. So, like I say, nothing is set in stone. You know, if you don't want to, how can I phrase it? I have a feeling this is all going to come out into the open. So I would just, because you know this now ahead of time, I would give it some thought and figure out what you might do, what you may do down the line, and get yourself a plan in action. A sort of a plan, so that you know what you're going to do. If if that is what actually happens, and I have a gut feeling that that's what's going to happen. So have a ponder over this. Your work is done, and I will be putting more energy, more effort into this for you. Do keep in touch. Let me know how things are going, and I hope this reading it resonates with you, because I know it's a bit all over the place, and I read the Norman cards in a different way than most readers. I've been reading these cards for a long time, and I do them differently from others. So anyway, I'm nearly at my 20-minute mark. It's thehouseofmagick@gmail.com for everyone else. Like, share, and subscribe. I've been told to say so. I need to do that. And thanks for watching.